This is going to be real good. They're just both Fargo champions from last year. Duh.
Fargo, what's that?
My favorite event on the planet Earth. All right, 126-pound Western Junior Freestyle Final. This is going to be a good one. Cole Weaver, he's in the red from Hudson, Michigan. He's wrestling Zahid Valencia in the blue from California.
Michigan versus California.
And kind of interesting, too, Bader.
Oh, looking for a duck. Yes, sir.
Zahid was an in-season 113-pounder, all the way up at 26 now. Weaver was an in-season 32-pounder, coming down to 26.
And Valencia almost looks bigger.
Yeah, Valencia was a huge 113.
My God, how that kid made that weight is beyond me. He wrestled 106 last year, Fargo, is that right? Or was it 13?
He wrestled 13. Both were cadet champs. In fact, Weaver was in the finals of both styles. Weaver lost to Seth Gross in the Greco final and beat Seth Gross in the freestyle final in a great match.
The referee wants to see a little bit more out of these two. 110 to go in the first, scoreless.
This bracket was really good, too, here this weekend. Zahid beating Will Cole, Rob Cole's son, to get here to the finals.
What was the score of that?
The final of that, the score of that.
The final score. Well, we'll go that way. And we are down to 45 seconds left here in the first period. We are scoreless. These two having a tough time getting past the head and hands defense of the other one. The referee is going to stand him up. Doesn't want the head.
Zahid beat Will Cole 2-3, 2-1, 3-0.
Okay, some good match. Zahid fires off a shot from the outside.
Zahid with that big frame, even up at 26, he's so long that it's really hard to get quality shots in on him.
And Zahid going to try to use that length. It looks like Weaver going to be looking for a possible neck wrench. Let's go with that.
Yeah,
and back to a head position. They're squared up.
Weaver kind of got a little over-aggressive there. Almost walked in.
To a shot?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. But nice, well done. He readjusted, was able to recognize that, readjust, and get out of harm's way.
1 second, stop.
It's a quick
They had to
clock issue, I think.
readjust the clock.
1 second.
But I'm glad Zahid. We'll probably see Zahid at 20 for Fargo. But he looks really healthy now. During the season, he looked a little sucked out,
Yeah, I bet.
So we're gonna clinch it up, Baderade.
Another clinch. This is 3 periods in a row. No, that was a different match. These matches all blur together sometimes.
Yeah, there was 2 in the 113-pound final.
Yeah, and we had 120 in between.
So Weaver will get the leg. Zahid will have to defend. Oh, no. The other way around. Zahid will get the clinch. I couldn't tell from my angle who won the flip there.
How tall do you think Zahid is? 5'10". Zahid able to get behind him. Rear standing, as you said, Willie. Nothing yet. They're trying to take him towards the edge, and he's going to sit Weaver on his butt. And it took longer to award that than I maybe would have thought, but they are gonna
let
award
it play out a little bit longer. On the other hand, a Weaver got here by defeating a really tough Jens Lance. Jens Lance of Wisconsin. I'll tell you how tough Jens Lance is.
Hey Willie, how tough is he?
Jens Lance has a win over Tommy Thorne, and Tommy Thorne, a 2-time cadet world team member, a 2-time Fargo champ, so that tells you how tough Lance is. We'll go to the second period here. Zahid winning 1-0 on the clinch in the first.
Oh, nice job. Weaver gets to the leg. High single here, 20 seconds into the period. Trying to take his time, catches the wrist. Trying to change off double go. Bars the guard. He's not going to finish the shot, but he's going to be able to take him out of bounds, so it's going to be a point for Weaver. He scores first here in the second period, 26 seconds in.
Good transition there by Weaver, changing off. Driving Zahid out of bounds. Weaver here working from front head. Zahid has taken a couple shots, but he hasn't really cleared the ties enough to make them effective or get in deep. Another direct shot. Weaver's going to counter, though. He has that chin.
Zahid hangs onto the elbow, making him basically stay squared up. We got 40 seconds to go here in the period. Weaver leads by 1, 38 seconds to go. They blow it dead. So Valencia going to try to get some offense going here in the last 38 seconds. Get a point, win this period, steal this period. Oh, and he looked like he had the angle to get to the leg, and then it looked like Weaver had the angle to get it. And a nice level change. Zahid Valencia is going to score a takedown here just under 30 seconds to go. So he's going to tie it at 1 and essentially take the lead. Not essentially, he does.
He's going to go high gut, and they'll put him back up with 20 seconds to go. Let's see if Zahid, and Weaver will get aggressive here. Weaver's a gamer. See if Zahid can fend him off the last 20. Front head.
Zahid catches elbow. It's a decent place for him to be.
Now he has both elbows. 6 seconds to go.
4, 3, 2, 1, time.
And he was going for it at the end, but it's not going to be enough. Zahid Valencia.
And Zahid Valencia, he's going to bump up 2 weights and still win the whole deal. Good work by Zahid. He looked great this weekend.
Zahid Valencia picks up another title.